Hello and welcome. My name's Hannah and in today's video I'm going to be trying out the brand new Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I'm going to be giving you my honest first impressions and also be doing a wear test to see how well this lasts throughout the day. So if that sounds good to you, sit back, relax and let's get into the video. Okay, so a bit more about the foundation. This is a medium buildable coverage. It's supposed to be hydrating, give you an instant glow, also have long-term skin benefits, which is great, but obviously we're not going to be able to tell that today. It comes in 30 shades. I have the shade 1 Neutral, which is the very lightest shade, and it has a lot of claims on it. So apparently it is supposed to, sorry, I've got my notes down here, so that's why you can see me looking down here. It's supposed to hydrate, smooth, brighten, even, plump, defend against pollutant particles. It's supposed to last up to 16 hours. It's vegan and it has recyclable packaging, which is great. Also says on the side here, boost hydration by up to 166%. I have absolutely no idea how they get those exact percentages, but if it does fulfill that entire list of claims, then it's just going to be a really wonderful everyday foundation. So let's just get to trying it on. So this is what the tube looks like, and it has a pump on the top. Let's put that onto the back of my hand. A little bit of a thicker texture than something like a skin tint, but still a little bit runny. Look like a really lovely texture, actually. I think what I'm going to do is do one side with a brush, one side with a sponge, and see which one we like better, and then we'll see if we can build it up as well, because it does say that it has a buildable coverage. And I'm going to blend that in with this e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, just to see how much coverage we can get. I've already done my skincare, so I've prepped with just very minimal cleanser, toner, moisturizer, because I really wanted to see how glowy this was on its own without adding any extra glow products underneath. But I mean, you can see that's definitely evening out my skin tone. I have a little bit of redness in my cheeks and it has covered that up quite nicely, but it hasn't gone so far that it's full coverage. Definitely has a little bit of a glow and I love that. Blending out really, really easily. I'm really liking this. Okay, so here it is on one side of my face. This has nothing. You can definitely tell it just looks like skin, like my skin, but better. It has added a little bit of a glow. It's evened everything out. It does feel very hydrating. That's really nice. Yeah, I like that. That looks really nice. Okay, let's do the other side with a sponge. I'm doing one pump on each side. So here is this side blended out with a sponge. I think it's definitely given, I don't know, maybe slightly less coverage, but still, you know, that's still a solid medium coverage. I think I prefer it with the brush. I think it just blended out a lot easier with the brush, but both sides look really, really great. And you know what, if this does last up to 16 hours, this is brilliant. I am going to try and build it up on both sides with a sponge and a brush, and we'll be right back just to see if we can get a little bit more coverage. So that's just one pump across both sides. Okay, so this side has got it built up with another layer that has added coverage, but it still looks very skin-like. I really like that. That is definitely buildable. It hasn't disrupted the layer that we had underneath. That's really nice. So that is both sides with 2 layers on, and it has built up the coverage. I would say that's not full coverage, but it just looks so lovely. It's added a little bit of a healthy sheen, but it's not incredibly glowy like you would expect from a radiant foundation. It just looks skin-like, very natural, but still gives a really decent amount of coverage. It's evened out my skin. It's gotten rid of a lot of the redness right here, and it just looks amazing. This is really nice, which is a shame because it's so expensive, but it's really nice. Sorry, but it's really nice. Okay, let's see if we can get close up to the camera. And if not, we'll just cut this bit out. Okay, so here is a close up of the skin on both sides. I am going to do the rest of my makeup and then I will be right back. I was about to cover up this spot, but actually it's done a really good job of reducing the redness on this, so I don't think I need to cover that up. I'm not going to cover it up. Okay, so that is everything on my face now. I will put in the description below the makeup that I've used for the rest of my look if you are interested. A lot of it is makeup from my favorites of 2021, so if you haven't checked out that video, please do. I think what I'm going to do quickly is just set my under eyes and also I think a little bit around the nose and the chin where I'm looking extra glowy, just to see if that makes a difference, if that does anything by the end of the day. But I'm not going to use a setting spray or setting powder on the rest of my face, just to see how the foundation lasts throughout the day on its own. I'm just going to use the L'Oreal Paris True Match powder, which I've just used to death. Only a little bit. And that is looking really nice. It's still feeling a little bit tacky though, so we'll just see if that sits down, but it is looking really nice. I think that a lot of the claims on the website are true. Obviously can't speak to all of them yet. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna go about my day. I'm gonna check in maybe another 6 to 8 hours just to show you how it's worn, how it's looking, how much is actually left by the end of the day. So I will see you then. Okay, so it's been about 6 hours since I first put on the foundation and it is still looking really nice, really dewy. I have to say it is looking almost on the greasy side, so I would definitely recommend setting this down with powder and setting spray just to reduce that a little bit. I feel like if you had oily skin, you would definitely want to set it down with some powder, but I don't know how this would really perform on oily skin. I definitely lean towards the drier end of things skin wise. The website says that the foundation is undetectable. I would say it's probably not undetectable. You can definitely see it there on my skin, but it looks very skin-like, very healthy, and it is a true medium coverage. It is definitely buildable, but I would say that less is more with this foundation because it is very hydrating, because it does have that glow to it. If you put a bit too much on, it can definitely sink into your lines. I did notice that a little bit up here on my forehead, so just something to be aware of, but I did really like it. I thought it looked really wonderful, natural, glowy, healthy. I think it fulfilled a lot of the claims that it had on the website, and I am incredibly impressed with it. I'm definitely gonna have to keep giving it a go. I'm just gonna grab a makeup wipe and wipe off this corner of my face to see how much is left on there after 6 hours. And you should probably be cleansing your face properly after makeup, but this is just for demonstration purposes. So you can see there, quite a lot has come off. So we've still got a really decent amount of coverage after 6 hours. As I said before, this is supposed to last up to 16 hours. So you'd hope that after 6, it would still have quite a bit left on the skin, but looking really good. Still got a lot of coverage, which is great. I think this is a really wonderful product. I think if you liked the look of it, and especially if you like that kind of natural looking, almost glowy makeup, you would really enjoy this. I definitely enjoyed it and I don't regret spending the money on this one. I think that is everything for today. If you liked this video, then please do give it a thumbs up. If you like me and you want to see more videos from me, then please do hit that subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell as well if you want. I hope you're having a fantastic day and I will see you in the next one. Bye!